I can think of two moments, especially being a parent, where I had moments of weakness. One kind of a spiritual weakness and one a physical weakness. And the first one, the spiritual weakness, I can remember it was just a hard day. I had a lot going on. It seemed like every kid needed something from me. It seemed like everything that I told them to do, I had to tell them 3 times, and I was so distracted that I couldn't hold them to what I'd instructed them to do. And one of my kids just did something, for the 1,000th time, and I snapped at that child and immediately saw the child's face just fall, and I could see a wall go in front of them, and I knew something was wrong. But in the hustle and bustle of things, I didn't take the moment to address that with the child. And then that child, the rest of the day, just was off. That child just didn't know what to do, didn't know up from down. And finally, when it dawned on me that I had said something to that child that cut them to the core, it was like the Holy Spirit whispered to me, hey, you know what it feels like to be dishonored or disrespected or shamed. And that's what that child is feeling right now. And so I got to go to my child and say, I'm so sorry. Did what I say make you feel this way? And as soon as I said that, I didn't even, the words barely left my mouth, that I saw that child's eyes just brighten. Like, you got me, Mom. And, I wasn't the perfect parent, but I got to go and say, I understand and I'm sorry. And I saw just the Spirit's whisper to remind me to be empathetic, to remind me what it's like to be in that child's shoes, in that situation. It was the goodness of God and His grace to show me that, to be able to enter in not as super mom, but as, I'm sorry, will you forgive me? And I know what it feels like. And then the second moment of weakness I can think of that's more physical was when my husband was in the hospital. He had gone through brain surgery, and I literally could not be physically with my children. I was in the hospital. That's where I felt like I was supposed to be. And so it was this weakness of, I cannot be there for my kids in the way that I want to be there. I can't physically be there because I'm going to be with my husband here. And how God came through with his body. That we had friends. We had friends that were like family. We had family that came, that stood in my place. And they didn't take my place, of course. I'm still their mom, but stood in my place with my kids and filled the gap that I just couldn't fill. And so really grateful for God's grace in that, through community, through friends and family.